I think we fall. This an Esper? Look at all those Espers coming at. What are they doing? I had no idea there were this many. Ramps, take a realm and get out of here. Uh-oh. Up there. Where Esper? Trapped. Wait. What is it? I sense incredible magic power in Terra. No, it's more than just magic. I hope she's not gonna go ballistic. Good thinking, love. Maybe you don't see. You are different from the others. You possess the same power we do. You're all young espers from the world beyond the gate, aren't you? Entering this world is forbidden, but we wanted to do something for our friends who'd been turned to magicite. We all gathered at the gate, and just then Terra appeared. I could feel the strength of your emotions from the other side of the gate. Terra opened the gate for us. We were finally able to escape. But the moment we stepped into your world, we lost all control of our powers. We destroyed an entire city. Attacked people who had done no wrong. Same thing happened to me. When that power suddenly stirred inside of me, I had no control over it. There must be something in your world that dampens your powers. Freed of those reins, your powers run. Seems even we espers can lose our senses, do unforgivable things. The Empire wants to make peace with you. Why don't you come with us? They would forgive us? Let's head back to Thamasa and meet General Leo. Right. General Leo, Locke, you found the Espers. I owe you a debt of gratitude. I am Leo, a general of the Empire. Might I have your name? I am Yark. What we have done to your people is inexcusable. We are in no position to ask for your forgiveness, but speak no further. We did not seek you out to chastise you for past mistakes. It is we who ought to be ashamed. We thought of you only by which to win. How close we came to bringing about a second war of Magi. We must put this all behind us. I think our work is finally done. It looks like true peace is finally upon us. Go back to Vector. Please don't say anything. These two are hot and heavy, huh, Grandpa? You're young, dear. Ah, well, I got caught. Ha ha ha. Oh, that laugh. Kefka. How'd he get out? Got different colored enemies. Soldiers. Must be super soldiers. How about a little Magitek mayhem? Oh. Oh no. Kefka, what do you think you're doing? Emperor's orders. And to turn all these espers into magicite. Behold, magicite motherlode. What? Little fairy tried to escape. Didn't make it. Oh. This little hamlet has too much boring and not enough burning. Torch everything. Kefka. No. Shut up. Oh. Oh, Leo. Alright guys, you want to see the biggest bait and switch in Final Fantasy history? We get to be General. He has the crystal sword, golden helm, golden armor, Aegis shield, Giga gloves, master scroll. He is without a doubt a badass. And we are getting ready to fight Kefka as General Leo. Kefka, I can no longer stand by while you commit these atrocities. You can shock him. He only did 1 damage. Look at this. Is that not awesome? Hacking. Hits him pretty hard. 3 times. Hit him 4 times, guys. And killed him that quick. Ali, ever the consummate soldier. Where are you, Kefka? Show yourself. Emperor. Dog. I need here. Leo, please. I'm sorry I had to deceive you, Leo. It was the only way to get to the Magicite. You understand, don't you? But Emperor, don't say anything. I understand how you feel. That's right. Our top priority is collecting Magicite now. But my liege, then what have I been fighting for? Leo, I'd like you to take a well-earned rest. A very, very long rest. Wahaha. What? You thought you actually hit me? That was an illusion, just like my guest. You really are a slow one. And always, always, always such a little goody two-shoe. Kefka, you're insane. I tell you, I had to dispose of a traitor. Leo like that. Just when you think Leo's gonna join the party. Badass. Killing right as you got to fight with him. It's so sad. What is this? I feel tremendous power, wave after wave of pure magic. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, the boulder has cracked. There goes Bahamut again. Hang on, we're coming to help. There goes that other thing that I didn't know. Finra, hurry, there's Shiva. There's, I think, the Bismarck, Carbuncle. I don't know what that one was. Got them. They're all coming. Pissed. think they're about to do damage. But fortunately, Kefka's pretty badass himself. Oh, you all have showed up for my party. I was expecting you guys. Whatever. But I'm so happy to see you. After all, you brought me more presents. They're all just what I wanted. Badges. Well, I wouldn't want to turn you down after you came all this way. First, let's neutralize these pesky powers of yours. Now, little espers, let's see those presents. He is just taking them all. Another and another Magus. It's almost like he's Oprah. You get a Magus. You get a Magus. You want to take me on? Fine. Here I am. Look at Ifrit. Or another version of it. Can't even touch him. Rained it. Thought you could defeat me? Wahaha. Come to me, my Magicite pretty. Come and help me build the Magitech Empire of Kefka. Oh, it's warm to the touch. What a joke. I didn't know you Espers were such wimps. This isn't even fun. Time to wrap things up. Oh, he just sends a bunch of them out. Got them all. This should be plenty of Magicite. Now all I need to do is claim the final treasure beyond your precious sealed gate. I just can't believe it. Aw, Colonel Leo. Wish they'd have kept his sword though. We could have used it. Colonel Leo. People only seem to want power, don't they? Do they really want to be like me? I wanted you to teach me. Interceptor. A nasty wound. Not only Leo, but Shadow too. Curse the Empire. That'll do for now, buddy. You're so sweet. Don't worry, your friend Realm will take care of you. I'm worried about Edgar and the others back in the Empire. I hope they're alright. Uh-oh. The airship's on their way here. How convenient. Hippodon is here, guys. A while, go catch it. We've been had. The Emperor is a liar. It was all a trap. Thanks to King Edgar, we managed to escape before the trap was sprung. Good work, Edgar. The lady who brought us tea tipped me off to the whole crooked plot. I barely finished exchanging pleasantries with her when she just blurted it out. Yeah, pleasantries. Did you think I could be so rude as to meet a lady and not make any moves at all? It was a matter of courtesy, dear brother. Courtesy. Sir Leo is dead. Kefka murdered him. Sir Leo dead? What a terrible waste. He was one of the few people in the Empire who truly understood. We need to rethink our plans. Let's return to the ship. Would you mind if I accompanied you? And you would be from this village. He's a descendant of the Magi. He'll be useful to have along. The Empire has abused its power for the last time. We cannot allow them to get away with this. I want to go too. Think not, young lady. We can't have kids getting in our way. Who do you think you are, trying to tell me what to do? You overfed muscle man? Kids got quiet up. I'm gonna paint your picture. No, Realm, stop. Oh, alright already. Not like you stay at home when you're told to anyway. Yay. Alright, let's go. What's wrong, lover boy? How old are you? 10. Why? Weirdo, I'm going on ahead, okay? They grow up faster than you think. You'll break a few hearts when you're older, kid. Wow, that was like, I didn't realize how inappropriate that was. That's inappropriate. Damn. The Imperials were headed for the sealed gate. Said they'd found some statues or something. Couldn't be. Oh, those half-witted espers, to think they would open the gate for us themselves. The Warring Triad is waiting just beyond that door. I only need to reach out and claim it for my own, and all my dreams will be fulfilled. Hurry up. What's wrong, Tara? The island, something's happening. The earth is crying out. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no, they're falling between the cracks. The earth is raising above the city, covering the sun, casting a shadow upon the world. Uh-oh. They found the statue. Wahaha. So this is the power of the Warring Triad. With this and my magicite, the world will be mine to command. Pretty confident in himself. Source of all magic, the Warring Triad. Those things said to have turned themselves to stone, facing one another. That way, each one's powers would be neutralized by those of the other two. If the three were ever moved out of their perfect alignment, the resulting power and balance would destroy the world as we know it. What? Head to the floating continent or take the wheel? We're going to take the wheel. We're not going to do the floating continent. I think that is where we're going to start the next time we play. Right now, I want... Doma is... Doma. We're going to get Cyan in our party. Those currently you can unequip. party. Put it that way. Get her Genji glove off of her. Rose. Wear an earring. And wear the Genji glove. The hyper wrist. That makes it pretty dangerous. Alright, we're going to take the will and plan. One of the things that you get with him is you get that Giga glove. Get it in the second part of the game, but that thing that General Leo had where he hit. Get the Genji glove, Giga's glove on him. An art for Cyan. He ends up hitting like 8+ times. Pretty cool. With one attack. Makes him really overpowered. Alright. I'm pretty sure we can get some items. I think the reason you take Cyan is I want to say that he has a little moment. Could be completely wrong. Could be the second part of the game when he does that. Game is not fully set up to use the joystick. Alright. Wrong about way. Potion. This is his area. Guess he doesn't do anything. They still have some of the coolest music though. Phoenix down. Prayer bead. Further. Maybe I was thinking about the second part of this game that had not. Think that elixir was worth it. For some reason I thought that you got one of his better weapons. Look at him there. Yes, I was just. Yeah, completely wrong. Damn. What was it? So stupid. Go back to Magic Village, buy some armor and weapons. Don't really want to start that. For There's that raised tower. I want. Those. I want are they? Because I think that do the floating continent. I think you have 2 teams. If I'm not mistaken. Stupid, you have to hit the A button to move. Here, I don't think you can do anything here yet. This is a secret area and I want to make sure that there's no better weapons down here for a couple guys. We'll save and go to the continent. I think I'll call it. Wait a second. Case. Alright, let's fly to that thing. Let's form a party of 3, everyone else below deck. A party of 3. Get good magic. Kinda need that. Well, let me do it with 4. Let's form a party of 3, everyone below decks. I think they do that because I want to say Shadow joined you. There's to getting attacked. Uh-oh, it's the Imperial Air Force. They've got us surrounded. We're gonna have to engage them. Rounded. That hurt.